Hi, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is G, and in this reading, we are doing a bonus love reading for you, my dear Cancer. You were in number one placed, as in the views, so this is a thank you reading from me to you. All right, let's go. This is the 7th of February when I'm filming this. Okay, that's a card that wants to join. I don't know what's happening today. I'm just going to be blunt with you. I'm trying to do the readings like 7 or 8 times already. I really do not know what's happening. Okay, so is somebody trying to stop you do something, or trying to slow you down, or trying to make things in such a way that you don't see the obvious, or hiding stuff from you, or I really don't know, because I'm trying to do the readings, and at some point I'm just without words, and I'm blank. I cannot focus. I cannot do anything. So I'm thinking, like, just because I'm tapping into your energy is just you feel lost or something, or you feel like nobody is here to help you and everybody tries to take advantage of some sort, or people are like having hidden agendas and you're sick and tired of pleasing everybody and trying to do well for everybody, and then when it's time for you to ask the help, nobody's there for you. I don't know why I'm feeling this. Okay, maybe for some of you, but I just want to focus on love in this reading, all right? So help me help you, as I said in the other readings. I'm just going to do this. Hey, Ace of Swords, yeah. Telling the truth. You're very sharp. You talk without the emotional part. You just tell the things as they are, and people are like... Why would you say that, Cancer? Like, you never been like this disrespectful before, and you're like, this is not being disrespectful. This is me telling you what is bothering me, and it's a boundary that I told you so many times. Please respect it, because I do not like what's happening, and you'll keep doing the same thing over and over again, and I want to leave. I will soon leave if this is gonna go this way. Also, on the other times that I was trying to read for you, the devil came so many times in the reading, and I'm thinking you're going away from toxic relationship, toxic environment, stuff like that. Okay, so you're not taking anyone's BS anymore. Okay, so Spirit, what is in store, please? What does Cancer needs to know in love? Share, subscribe, like, would greatly appreciated, would help me, okay, so I can help you. Okay, thank you so much. Anyway, what messages? Okay, there's another extra message. Let me know please when to stop. Okay, I heard now. All right, bottom of the deck you have the King of Wands. You're dealing with an Aries, Scorpio, no, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius maybe. But I think you're taking action in what's best for you in order for you to move forward, if that makes sense. All right, and for some of you, you're divorcing from this person. You're sick and tired of this dynamic, and you're like, you know what, instead of giving and talking about so much, I rather stop and mind my own business, because there is no point for me to talk. Okay, there is no point for me to say anything, because nothing is gonna change. 2 or 3 days is gonna feel like it's changing stuff, but after 2 or 3 days everything comes back to normal. Beneath that you have Page of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely heading towards changing. Yeah, there you go. That's the Scorpio card. Okay, death and rebirth. Yeah, changes. All right, let's see the bonus messages. What you had the Fool, the Hermit, and the Six of Cups. These two cards came in the last time I tried to do your reading. All right, so exactly like that for 7 times. So it's important. Spirit wants you to know that new beginning, go for yourself, go inside yourself, and you have all the answers. And I'm thinking, I'm not thinking, I'm seeing that you're looking inside yourself and you're listening to your inner calling. Either somebody from your past is calling to you, or is you just reunite with somebody from your past and you're going to meet them, or you have a childhood friend that is coming and helps you go through this disappointment that you had, or this divorce that you're going through. I mean, you're not going alone through this, even though the Hermit is a lonely card, but also the Hermit represents the within search, like, if that makes sense. I'm gonna give you an example. So instead of going and talking with a therapist, instead of going and talking with friends or family, or I don't know, or listening to podcasts, and I don't know what is your spiel, but instead of doing that, you're just reflecting of how you can improve yourself in order for you to have a beneficial, or what have you learned from this situation. All right, let's see more. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You're victorious. You were the lesson for this situation. You were the lesson for this partner. So you're victorious from it because you see the positive outcome. You focus on the positive outcome from it. And I'm so glad finally this reading is going somewhere, because till now nothing made sense, by the way. I kept stumbling, I kept stuttering, I kept not finding my words. So there you go, finally it's working. 6 is a very important number because we have 6 of Cups and then we have 6 of Wands, maybe 12 as well, or 3. All right, I also heard March is important. Let's move. Yeah, you have a Page of Pentacles. Maybe a friend is calling you, yo Cancer, would you like to have a coffee, or would you like to help me do this? You receive a small offer from a friend to, I don't know, go have a shopping session together, or have a coffee, or just hang out. They're not forcing you out of the house, because you're very aware of yourself. You are very good. You landed on your feet, I'm hearing. You are a very how to put this? Help me please, Spirit, with the words. You're a very aware person of what this represented for you and what the lesson was in order for you to move forward. So you're not stumbling, you're not depressed, you're not seeing this thing as in a negative way. So therefore you're not sad. You're like happy that it's over. Okay, maybe you go for a shopping session by yourself. Page of Cups. Yep, you're indulging yourself. I'm hearing I'm making cookies for myself. Finally I can bake for myself. Finally I can listen my heart. I can listen to music. I can go wherever I want. I'm not restrained at home. I don't have to cook. I don't have to do anything in the house anymore, because everything is done and I have free time for myself. I have free time for my hobbies. I can even find somebody else very quickly because I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's in your thoughts. As you see, is just a pale hand here, as in Page of Cups, and this cup is coming toward you. You're manifesting it. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the Magician will show up in the reading. And I think you're wishing to find somebody that literally understands on the same frequency as you are. And for some of you, I'm hearing you receive a call from somebody that you used to know in high school, a childhood friend, a co-worker that you've been working in a different branch, I'm hearing, and they are like, hey, I'm in town, would you like to have a cup of coffee with me, or a tea, or whatever beverage you prefer, doesn't matter. But they call you, they want to see you, they want to talk with you, they want to catch up. And what do you know, maybe there is passion there. Let's see, move. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're very direct. You're like in your You're very determined to be like, yeah, hi, I'm not so into relationships at the moment. I just got out, but I'm coming. You're telling the truth, okay? You're not hiding behind, oh, my schedule is full. Oh, I have plans, even though you don't. No, you're just telling what it is. I love that about it. I literally do. Three of Wands, yeah. You're waiting for somebody to come towards you. The person that should you Three of Wands is a card of your ships are coming back. Okay, so the wait is over, I'm hearing. And if you're single, by the way, if you're single and you're not divorcing, or you're not leaving a toxic situation, or you're not having somebody in your life, let's start. I think people are seeing you a very optimistic person. You have spent reflecting time about, what the hell am I talking about? You spend time reflecting. Jesus. You spend time reflecting about what you want, what you desire, how is this new resolution of the new year. You put your things in order. Maybe you're talking with friends and you are an achieved person. You had a very nice job, or you're starting a new job, you're starting a new relationship. Somebody is coming towards you, I'm hearing. And also, it can be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, as in Queen of Swords, this one, or a Virgo, or Aries, I think it's Magician. Why am I talking about the Magician, the Fool? You're manifesting and you're waiting for the right one, I'm hearing. And the ships are coming with this Three of Wands. Yeah, Ten of Wands. I think it's a person that had a little bit of baggage, or maybe they have children, maybe they come from a different country and they were struggling to make a name from themselves, or to make something out of it, you know. I'm hearing they were persecuted. What the hell am I tapping into? They were persecuted and they ran. They didn't even had papers, and they managed to do a name for themselves. Ace of Swords. Yeah, everything will be clear. They're not gonna lie to you. They're gonna tell you, listen, my dear Cancerian, I am strongly knowledgeable about what you can give me. I know exactly what you're willing to have, or what you put on the table on this relationship. Is just, let's take it slow. Yeah, I've been through a lot. Ten of Wands. I've been burdened. Maybe they have to pay child support, I'm hearing, and they are kind of like tight with money, but they are telling you the truth. They don't hide anything, okay? They are very blunt, okay? They tell you, like, you know, this is it. This is who I am, okay? The Devil came back. The attraction is there, all right? Maybe it's a Capricorn. But I don't think this is toxic. I think this has to have you're on the same of the same wavelength, as in, how do I put this? You like the same stuff in a bedroom, let's call it like that. All right? And you're very blunt about it. You tell literally exactly what it is. Listen, I am kind of like, you call me crazy, but I like to do certain stuff. And you're like, I don't call you crazy for that, because I also like it. So it's fine. All right. All right, what else? Yep, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is going to be a positive outcome. And taking action about it, it's going to help you go wherever. I mean, this relationship, this new relationship that you're going to start, if you're not with somebody, it's gonna be positive, it's gonna be better, because you're more mature at the moment, you know exactly what not to do and what to do, okay, because you've been through the hermit mode, okay. Also, if you're in the relationship and you're divorced and you've done your work and everything, the person that is coming, you're gonna have a lot of fun with it, but be careful not to indulge too much, because then you're gonna have headaches, okay. I'm hearing headaches. Not too much drinking, please. I'm also seeing some pills there, but be careful, all right. But in the end, everything will be fine, all right. Everything is gonna, it's gonna go into a positive movement. All right, let's see. Clarify, please. Messages for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for love for the next time period from 7th till, I heard, October. All right. 10 of Cups. Are you kidding me? Marriage? This person wants to, I'm thinking you're getting your high school sweetheart for some of you. You're reuniting with a person from your past, or you have been in the same circle of friends, but because you had a relationship or the other person had a relationship, you didn't want to mix it up, you know, you didn't want to be that cheater, so to speak. As I said, positive outcome. It's gonna be a long-term relationship, a very nice coming. I mean, everything is gonna fall into pieces exactly like you wanted. I think this is the best. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, like, come on. 3 of Pentacles. Yep, teamwork is the dream work, right? So even though maybe you're gonna meet this person on work, or you're gonna meet this person at a bar and you're gonna start to talk and you see that you have so much in common, stuff like that. Yeah, the Fool again. There you go. There you go. A new beginning. This is exactly the confirmation that you started to with. And the 2 of Wands. Yeah. You just asked for it. Okay, you had the choice at some point. Should I divorce? Should I leave? Should I? Yeah. And you chose to leave. And you chose to be taking action about this situation that you were in, and now everything is going to it's going to move forward in order for you to have a positive outcome. Hopefully that makes sense, because I'm feeling that I'm all over the place. Okay, right. Okay, I hid who I really am from you. All right, that's a side note. I think that's the ex-person that it was from your double life. I heard double life. I heard you had kids and you didn't tell me, and you just remember when you were like looking for the pills, or you were like just so paranoid about me being pregnant. What is wrong with you? And now you're telling me that you have like 3 kids, not 1, 3, and you're living double life. What is wrong with you? And I think that's the person that you are leaving from. For others of you, I think this person has a lot of money, and they did not want to tell you that they are having a lot of money, because they did not want you to see them from that perspective. They kind of like tested you, but in the good way, not in the bad way. Tested you for some reason. Yeah. The timing was just not right. Yeah. You catch them in the act. I'm so sorry to say that. And I saw somebody like opening a door, and you were like, hi, what's happening here? Thank you so much for showing me the truth, you know, like, thank you. And no, it's not like, looks like, yeah, I see, I saw enough, it's fine. And you're just taking, I'm seeing you're grabbing your keys and you're just leaving. You don't even wait for any explanation for that. You were the best thing in my life. Obviously, after everything that you've done for that person that you're leaving, obviously, now they start to regret. Now they start to see what they lost. Let's see. You speak to me through music. Yeah, they listen music, and they are like listening your old playlists. This is just a thing that the other person is telling you, the ex. Yeah, they messed everything. You already know that. That's why you're leaving. Yeah, I bury myself in work to forget you. It's just because they effed up and they know that now. They want you back. Or there is an ex coming, as in Six of Cups, that's an ex coming and they tell you like, can we try again? Can we do this all over? Can we? And you're like, I don't know. Let's see, maybe. And I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, maybe there is somebody from your past that is coming and telling you, I'm so sorry that I left you. I ghosted you. I couldn't answer your questions, but this, that, the other happened, and I am so sorry. I was not courageous enough to fight for you, to fight for us, to fight for you, and I could not bear to look in your eyes and tell you, listen, I cannot be with you because financial, parents, family, friends, work, I don't know, something, right? And they are telling you the reason. Underneath that, finding out the truth crushed me. Yeah, they found out they were played. They found out they were not being in the same... they thought that person has their good intentions towards them, but they didn't. It was just somebody that... And I was listening my mom and I was wrong. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. What should I use now? Okay, let's go for the leaflets. This is a love reading for Cancer. Please, leaflets for Cancer. Thank you so much. 22 on my timer, just so you are aware. Oh my god, number 12. Oh, get. I told you about the number 12. It's significant, as I said in the beginning. Thank you for the confirmation. Years. Yep. Years have passed and nothing changed. After years of being with you, you didn't appreciate me, so I'm leaving. And that's how the wheels are starting to turn around now. What do I most need to know about my love life? There you go, this. That you are going to be fine, that you are okay, that you made the right choice, that you are grateful for the lesson, that you were the lesson for the other person. Wedding, okay, you have another wedding here, and then you had 10 of Cups with the marriage there. All right, winter, maybe you're gonna have the wedding in winter. Maybe you're gonna have you started a new relationship in winter, as in now we're going towards spring in some places of this earth, and then I don't know, maybe winter is significant for you, or something happened in the winter and then everything started to understand. Psychic development, yeah, you started to feel stuff. Something is not quite right. This is not okay. You're having too many hours at work and you're having too less hours at home. So what's happening? You start to feel stuff. Maybe you have deja vus. Maybe you started to have an awakening, and then there you go. You started to see more stuff, as in psychic stuff, and there you go. You got messages, downloads about yourself, about what to do, and you had this nudge that you felt like, I feel something is, I cannot put my finger on, that feeling, all right, that gut feeling, or you wanted to go somewhere and then you were like, no, I don't feel like going, like no. Maybe, you have a maybe here. You also had a maybe with the tarot. Pisces is here, right? With that, I also mentioned Pisces before. root chakra. You need to ground yourself a little bit. Yeah, or either listening to some videos on YouTube, or just if you can go barefoot somewhere, just like 2 or 3 minutes, it's more than enough. Just feel the nature, go into nature and feel the quiet, feel the, oh my god, I'm yawning, and when I'm yawning is like you're tired of put everybody else on the first places, and then you don't even have time for yourself anymore. All right, Saturday, there's another leaflet. Then you have Earth. Yeah, Earth can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And we had the Devil, so warmth. You also have warmth. New chapter, you see, another confirmation. Empty leaflet. You are the only real thing in my life. Yeah, you keep hearing how good you are now when everything, when you're leaving, when you're about to make yourself gone. And then you're like, how is it possible that you see this now, and for years, or for so much time you didn't saw me, you didn't know what you have till you lost it, right? And then you have the number 3. I love the confirmations. I love when everything falls like this, because I told you about 12, I told you about 6s, I told you about number 3. Right. And this can also be March. I'm hearing March is very significant for you, Cancer, for some reason, but I do not know why. You let me know in the comments, okay? All right, let's go for the book. And 1 second to move these here. All right, so if you have questions, I will answer for you for 3 questions. Okay, let's see. Tell someone what it means to you. See, I told you, you're going to meet somebody that is going to be on the same wavelength. This is so awesome. I so love it when everything is like synchronistic. And I'm not editing my videos, just so you're aware. All right. Second, oh, you have 2. There is a substantial link to another situation. So maybe you do not know everything. As I said, that person that comes to you and tells you what happened about it, and they ghosted you, and you didn't know what the hell was that, or where did you go, where did you disappear, and they coming back and tell you exactly what happened. All right. And the second answer for that, avoid the first solution. So keep digging in whatever you need to do. All right. Don't go for the first offer that you receive, I'm hearing. All right. Right. And the last question, there you go. Maybe. This is the 3rd maybe you have, all right? Because you have maybe here. You also have a maybe on the leaflets. Where is it? Yeah. And you also have a maybe on the cards. Where was it? You see? So you have 3 maybes. I also heard 3 babies. What? Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the reading for you, my dear Cancer. This is a mess anyway, never mind. Thank you so much for viewing me. I see you in the next time. Bye bye.